Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Today I am off to Crest Motorsport to see what is happening with the Sylvia. So dilemma is, which car to go in? Maybe not. Well, I am going to a JDM place, so maybe the GTR, but seeing how that's only done about 80 miles, needs a bit of running in, looks like we're going in that. Oh, and I forgot to say, I had to pick Ben up on the way. Alright mate, how's it going?
Alright, morning, afternoon.
Yeah, whatever. So
Do you know, I've done that twice and still said morning twice.
yeah, I know. Right, so let's go and see Tom.
Go on then.
Yes, we've not been here for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Let's see if he's tidied up.
Look at this here.
It's a bit tidier.
Not much, mate.
So is this your new unit, yeah?
Yes.
Right.
No one knows it's here.
Apart from the whole of YouTube now. Oh, nice. Look at this. Oh, is it dropping oil? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where from.
Well, to be honest, Tom, I don't want to blame anyone, but you're the last person to work on it. Oh, look at this wheel. This wheel gets worse every time we look at it.
Ah, mate, don't worry about that. I'll buff out that.
You keep saying that, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, don't worry about that, mate.
Right.
Sound that.
So, we're going to go through what we're going to do to it.
Yeah, so...
Right. So, have you heard of that website, eBay?
Yes.
Should we just stick it on there? What do
I
you
reckon we should just fuck it off.
Just fuck it off.
It's a big job, this, isn't it?
Right, I was actually only joking. Right, so we're going to strip it down, yeah?
Yeah, strip it, like, go to bare chassis
Yeah.
and just start again.
Yeah, so just get literally every component off it.
Yep.
Do you call them components?
Parts,
Components, yeah.
whatever you want to call
So, yeah, get everything off it. We'll get it in at Sean's, your mate's,
Yeah.
and
You can do all the rough repairs
yeah,
and then paint it,
yeah.
and then it'll come back to us. But before it goes to Sean's, we're going to do the tube front end, so obviously that can get painted at the same time as the car.
So that's to help when Lee crashes it into tyre walls and stuff.
You're the only
yeah.
person that's crashed it.
It looks nicer, and we can get a bit more clearance on the arches for the big wheels and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it does rub, as we know,
Yeah.
on that inner arch there. So that'll get modified.
Yeah, so we'll take it out, strip it down, bare chassis, build the tube front end. I'm going to make an entire wiring harness for the car.
So you was in contact with
Link.
They said they're going to do us a good deal on an
50%
ECU.
off standalone.
50 off, yeah. So
Yeah. Take all the suspension apart, replace where we see fit, so probably all of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sort the subframes out, get everything powder coated, get it all looking pretty, new bushes everywhere. Set the geo up properly, because at the moment you've got no squat, so it's just got absolutely no
Do that
squat.
again.
So
Yeah,
I know what
pretty
you're
stiff.
going to say now.
What?
That's why you crashed it into
Of
the
course
wall.
it is. It's not set up as a drift car, is it? Just because it looks like one doesn't mean that it was one.
It's a very common misconception this, that drift cars have no grip. Grip is an integral part of drifting, and this thing is just, it's like driving on ice. You
There
could
you
do
go.
a burnout 5 minutes, get the tyres to the point where you stick your hand to them, going down the road, put your foot down and it'd just spin about wheels, which is it's not good, it's not enjoyable.
So when I picked it up from Peterborough,
Yeah.
I drove it home for 4 hours in the rain.
Yeah.
And when I put my foot down, I thought, is it my shitty driving? Or why can I not keep this even close to in a straight line?
Yeah.
So it's the car's fault, basically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
to you and the rest of YouTube, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That's
Yeah.
why I crashed it.
Yeah. So
Oh, hold on a minute, I'm not agreeing with you.
the geo's just not set up for what we want. So obviously redo all of that when we've gone through all the suspension and get it so it does actually have some grip, so you're going to actually enjoy it, because at the moment it's just, you put your foot down, it goes to the limiter, it spins back wheels, very good, doesn't really go anywhere. So sort the geo out, sort the grip out, make sure it's actually working like it should do, and then when we put the more power into it,
Because it needs that, obviously. Definitely needed more power.
Yeah, it needs a bit more, yeah. Well, if it starts to grip, it will need some more power.
That's true, yes.
Because if you can lay it down and it doesn't wheel spin, it needs more.
The main things I want to sort out on here, obviously, new ECU, loom, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's got a stock throttle body on it. This is tiny, this is huge, this is tiny.
Right, so that we need a new one of them basically,
So
a better
it makes
one of them.
absolutely no sense as to why it's set up that way, so I want to change that. The turbo setup seems okay. It's internally gated. I did have a look on Borg Warner's website. It's a very, very good turbo. So we don't necessarily need to put an external gate on that. We could just leave it as it is. Okay. The exhaust needs much attention. It's terrible.
Really?
Well, it looks terrible.
Well, apart from the fact it looks like wheelbarrow handles.
It's more the downpipe section that is just not ideal. So
well, is that the bit where it's like flattened off?
Yeah. So going to do 3.5-inch exhaust to the back of the car.
So you're going to fabricate that?
Yeah, I'll make that.
Yeah.
Possibly look at some oval pipe, see how much clearance we've got, so we can keep the exhaust nice and tight. Because obviously we want to keep it low. All the front end will be changed, so this will all be gone. You'll have nice tube front end. So obviously mounts for the lights, mounts for the intercooler and the radiator, and then just tidying up certain things on the engine. Possibly look at a set of cams or something like that. This to me, this motor should be. If you look up the spec sheet for like Cosworth rods and pistons, brand new crank, and everything that this has had spent on it, the motor could possibly, if you put billet mains in, push 4 figures.
4 figures.
So the fact it's only making 600 horsepower is like a telltale sign to me that something's not right.
Yeah.
Because you'd expect this to be up at 750, maybe even 8. So the fact it's only 635, I know I say only, but the fact it's such low power for the spec of the motor doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll obviously address any issues we've got with that if it needs to breathe more with the cams or whatever. I think the throttle body is going to be a massive help to it. And then obviously the new ECU, and then see if we can get her up to about 750. I don't think you need any more than that. I think you kill yourself otherwise.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it on the down low.
So all that then for $2,000, yeah, spot on. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Whoa! What's funny there? What's funny? Right, so now we know what we've got to do. When are you getting on the tools? Like when are you?
Hey, I'll quite happily work on this in here with a heater. I don't think that's much to ask, is it? We haven't got a grand. You're not allowed to work on? No. Oh, it's just storage?
Storage only.
You do need a lot of storage, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you still got shitloads of cars outside.
I've got loads.
I suppose that's just a shit.
We've cleared like 6-7 cars the past 3 weeks.
Have you?
Yeah.
So you clear 6 or 7 and then get 10 in. That's the way you do it.
Well, we've not had the 10 in, so...
Excited?
Me?
Well, either of you.
You're looking at me?
Either of you.
Yeah.
I am excited to see this because we've had a lot of hate. There's a lot of people that like it on YouTube, but there's a lot of people that said, oh, take it to the skip, skip it to the tip, all that type of stuff.
Skip it to the tip?
Skip it to the tip, I can't believe people are saying that about the car.
Well, do you want me to tell you my opinion?
It's like a brand new one.
My opinion on this car is currently dribbling out on the floor over here, so that's my opinion.
All you've got to do is, we'll have a conversation about JDM stuff, as shitty as it is, look at these. These are not exactly in good nick, are they?
Well, no. I've yet to see a JDM car that is in good nick.
We have no idea how much that's going to cost. Have you got a ballpark figure?
Well, it doesn't make any difference to me because you're paying for it. So yeah.
We never discussed that. Hold on a minute. I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
Are you having a laugh?
Yeah. Listen, all I want to do is crash it, mate. That's all I want to do.
Right, well, you've already invested into getting that fixed because you've damaged the wheels. Do you know how much them wheels are?
A couple £100. So I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I reckon it's going to be well over £5,000 by the time you've finished.
Oh yeah, well over, yeah. But it'd be money well spent, yeah, maybe. So when we was here last time, you said you were going to tidy up. So is this your tidying up?
It's pristine in here, mate.
Look at that.
Hold on a minute. Oh, there you go. How tidy is that?
So much room for activities.
Yeah.
Because people know on YouTube, you do have the tidiest workshop in Warrington.
I mean...
Look at it. What's wrong with it?
Tidy enough.
And that's the first time I've seen you speechless.
There was more on this last time I saw it, I'm sure there was. Was this up on the ramp here?
Wasn't there a V8 in it?
There is a V8 in it. Well, there was. It's in front of it now.
This here.
So how come now this looks in
bits.
Worse condition than it was when we seen it last time?
So, as we do with the big fabrication builds, you build them all up, you fabricate all your brackets, you make all your stuff, then you take them apart, paint everything, make it look pretty, and then reassemble it.
Right.
So we're in there making it look pretty stage now.
Right. No, sounds good.
So we've had the engine off edge back out to do finish plugging all the holes up in the sump, because obviously we had to modify that.
Right.
We've got the mounts all clean now, so we can start painting on the chassis. We've started filling all the holes in our bulkhead.
Right.
So with this, we're going for like a smoothed engine bay, so there won't be a single hole in it, other than the ones that are required.
Okay.
So when you see this, like when it's finished, it'll just be really smooth.
Yeah.
Look like the outside of the car, but on the inside.
Yeah. So all these little tiny holes.
Yeah, all the little tiny holes will be gone.
Functional to put something through or whatever.
Yeah, they'll all be gone.
Right,
and obviously fixing rust as we go along.
Yeah. So you've done a lot of welding under there by the looks of it.
Yeah. The tunnel is welded in now, finished.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get a torch. I don't know if the gun will pick it up.
So we're going to leave these seats in, yeah?
Yeah. So we've got our tunnel to fit round the seat.
So yeah.
So nice and snug around the seat.
Yeah, that's nice. That.
So that's all nice and tight. We've replaced both floor pans. We need to do a little bit of replacing the floor on the top. So we've done the bottom skin. We just need to do the upper skin to get that nice and tidy. Pedals are all fitted now. So we've got our spacing for our pedal box correct. This is all as it's sort of going to look when it's finished. Right. We put the dash back in to check for the tunnel clearance. Yeah. Play around with a few things like that, and obviously seats are in to check all the seating position and make sure it's comfortable to drive. Luckily the guy that owns this is the same size as me, so it was really easy to sort of guesstimate. When you end up with someone who's 6'7" and you try and build something like this, you need to come down every other day.
Yeah, or someone like Ben, you know, he just can't. But hold on a minute, the main question I've got is, you leaving that in? What is it?
Well, the old 4-track.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, have a 9, yeah. Keep it original.
You've probably got some to play in that, haven't you?
Look, just because I'm taking a piss out of you, you don't have to retaliate. Right, so what else we got?
So I've got halfway, well, 2/3 of the way through the exhaust on it.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's the newest bit of it, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So we've got both headers and downpipes, and then the midsection.
Right.
Have you welded all these bits together here? I can see all the spot weld things.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So when it comes down to you building our exhaust, obviously you can do exhaust because that looks good. Not that I'm an exhaust expert, but yeah.
Some of it could be a little bit tighter, and I'm always improving, but as far as it is, it fits nice and it looks well. So.
Well, if you want to practice on ours for free, you know, feel free.
Yeah, we're doing. Just finished our manifold for one of our other customers. So this was just a quick modify. This was a 1J manifold or a 2J manifold. Right. We've put 1 JFE flanges onto that, and then just put the external gate on there now. So I just want a quick tidy up, and then that can go back on the car, and then we're doing the entire exhaust.
Right.
So
nice.
That'll be what his back box will look like.
So yeah.
Treated myself at Christmas.
New toolbox.
New toolbox.
Look at that.
Right. So Crest Motorsport, this is as tidy as it's getting.
Definitely. Doesn't need to be any tidier, does it?
Do you want to help out?
No.
This is a Mark II.
Right.
Your
so
question,
when you say
Mark II what?
Yeah. Mark II. Hold on.
Oh, it's actually called a Mark II.
I thought you meant it's a Mark II.
It's a Mark II.
But it's actually a Mark II.
Is it a Mark 1 Mark II though? Or is it a Mark 2 Mark II?
Next question is, did they make a Mark 1?
Yeah.
And a Mark 3?
Yeah. What is it now? 4th generation?
So this is one of the rare cars that you've actually finished?
Yeah. Everyone's always on at us.
Is it a V8 one? No.
So 1JZ?
1JZ. So this is 95%.
Tell me something about this.
This?
Is that stock?
Can?
Is that stock, that?
That's a catch can, yeah. That is racing heritage, that is.
I knew it was a catch can. See, I mean, this is ridiculous. What might happen though? People stop watching because then we might actually start talking like we know what we're talking about.
Well, between us, we know what it is, sort of.
Yeah. Oil catch can.
But,
Yeah.
but it's finished.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing.
I've got a little wiring issue I need to sort out. Once I've figured that, I'll go back to the customer.
Easy. I mean, we can fix that for you if you want.
Yeah,
no danger.
Picture.
Don't even need to push this one. Starts and drives.
No way.
Starts and drives.
Is that why you don't need any staff now? I mean, that's been here for.
Yeah.
I mean, you left that. What's up? I mean, you need to tell us about that now. I mean, what's going on with that? You don't even know, do you? Look at you.
It's been here that long.
You're speechless.
TJ NA Auto, bore wash, drinks all of the fuel in the world, caps failed on the ECU, ruined the motor came out, gone to the machine shop, cleaned, pistons up, new rings, new bearings, block's been honed, decked, head's been skimmed, pressure test, valves, stem seals, just a full rebuild basically.
You still have to push it.
But before that, it was fucked.
Yeah.
So we're just going to nip to Ultimate Customs because Ben has bought something for his RS3, but I wonder what it is.
Let's go and have a look.
Oh, is that when he crashed into the bushes and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright. It's not just you that crashes into stuff then?
No, well, in a drift car, it's not a drift car. He's got no excuse.
That's your alcantara airbag cover.
And it is. Grand reveal.
Look at that. It's got a nice
Happy
sleeve.
with
That is smart, that, isn't it?
Like that?
Yeah. That is smart. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Yeah, nice that.
Look nice. When it's all transferred over, it'll be
Yeah. So we're good for Wednesday. 2
Wednesday
o'clock.
too.
So we'll get that fitted next week.
So I've got that, and Emerald Struts has kindly sent us some boot strut
So we'll fit them
things
as well.
for the. So we'll fit them at the same time. Yeah, Matt's kindly said he'd do them for us as well.
Right, cheers, Matt. What a guy. If you want to see more on the S15, subscribe, and we've got loads more videos coming up on that. Thanks to Matt and Sam at Ultimate Custom because they've given us some little door
Your
things.
little stick-on things
Yeah, what are they
that you
called
like. I don't know. They just go over the latch on the door.
Yeah.
Just tidies it up a little
Finish
bit.
it off because they do look a bit naff standard,
Yeah.
don't they? So cheers, guys. Thanks for that, and yeah, see you on the next video.
Bye.
See you later.